Hi folks, thank you again for tuning in. So today's video is about the Filipina prefer bigger, longer, more energy in bed. This is according to a Filipino guy. He went to Rapi Tulfo studio to file a complaint against his living partner for 3 years, and they have a son together. And this is his story according to his name is Francisco. So according to Francisco, that his living partner Crystal, seems to be getting cold on him and prefer a foreigner. And according to again to Francisco, she have many foreigners flirting with the foreigners, and because um, this is from coming from Crystal, according to Francisco, she prefer a bigger, longer, and somebody can last, have more energy in bed. So when Francisco was telling the story, the reporter say, hey, you know what? You're not a small person. You're big too. But he said, no, no, no. The foreigner is much bigger than him. He owned a gym. He owned a gym, and then I think in the back, that's where they live. They also have a room in the back, so that's where they're staying. Anyway, uh, so the story goes that that he feel like he almost certain that the wife already have a foreigner boyfriend. And then and also, by the way, this is a photo just to prove, to show, when he went to the studio, show the proof. There's the living partner with the foreigner. you know she's holding a phone. They were Seems like they're having a nice time together. And then also one more thing, that this is his concern was, because they have a child together. And then when she sent him this photo, it kind of freaked him out. He said, "This is not good. You're teaching the kid the wrong, the you're not setting a good example. Why is the kid have a cigarette, or pretend to be smoking a cigarette?" And this is really bothersome to Francisco. That's why he's reporting Crystal to the to Rapid Tulfo, and hopefully they can sort out the problem. So then, of course, they send a reporter, went also to check. First, they go to Francisco, place, showing the gym, and then also showing, where's the alleged, what do you call that? Alleged affair with the foreigners. According to Francisco, one time, he caught them, like, they were kissing by the table. He even tried to react the situation, where he found them, in committing adultery. They were kissing. And then once they saw, once the foreigner saw Francisco, the foreigner just left, just left the place. And then the other time, he came in and saw that the foreigner just walked out from the bedroom. And then when he kind of, to see, to check to see who's in the bedroom, and he saw his living partner Christelle was trying to hurry up getting dressed, to cover up. So that's what, according to the complaint of from Francisco. Anyway, then of course, the Tulfo had to do due diligence and contact Christelle to see what's going on. And then here's the the reporter confronting Christelle. See what's going on. We have seen a photo. you letting the child smoke, and actually before they contact Crystal, they even accompany Francisco to the it's called the municipal social welfare to report the incidents, and even show the picture to the authority to see, to say, is there anything they can do to help the problem, between this couple. So that's what, the social welfare, try to get involved, but of course they have to first hear Christel's side. So that's why they went to interview Christel. And then the reporter asked, "This is all the allegation that you're having, affair with the foreigners." And Christel, she did not deny that, but she said that, because we already kind of in that we already break up, with the two of them already kind of broke up already their relationship. They're not married. They were just living in together for 3 years. They said, it's not working out. He's been very demanding. He's talking about Francisco. According to Christel, Francisco is very demanding, and it's like, she have to do everything. She have to cook. She have to clean. She have to take care of the of the child. And then if she got tired and then she like oversleep for a couple of minutes, Francisco will get so mad and will call her like lazy or something like that. It's kind of very demanding. She felt like she is not treated. There's no caress. She is not getting that kind of treatment, but like a treatment of a slave or a maid, according to Christel. It's just like, it's kind of it's different. What if if Christel's gonna compare the treatment from Francisco, the Filipino guy, compared to the foreigner, the foreigner, they are more you know very more treat women more like a teddy bear. They're more fair. They caress you. They treat you fair. They buy you things. Something like that. And on the other side, on the Filipino side, according to Crystal, of course, Francisco, he's a bodybuilder. He has a gym. It's more like a macho, like I was talking about. Filipino men's, they are like a macho type. This is a macho thing, and guys have to, be guys. And sometimes, if the guys have a mistress, it's just a kind of a normal thing in the Philippines. Because if you don't have a mistress, sometimes they will, refer you as maybe you're gay, something like that. Or if you're too nice, you're too like a good father, or a good husband. They say, what's wrong with you? Sometimes, that's that's the thing. Anyway, so that's what, Crystal was saying, that no, it's not true. I was mistreated. And then the incident, and then the reporters showed the photo of the kids smoking. So what happened? What really happened on that day? Because she had to go buy her father smoke, so she had to go buy the cigarette. And then without realizing, I think when she said father, I'm not quite sure if the father was referring to Christel's father, or the kid's father. And she didn't know that she doesn't the, it's a different kind of cigarette that she got. She the father prefer a different brand of cigarette. And so instead of returning, and maybe she cannot return that cigarette, she decided just to give it to one of the sibling. and then she just went out to the store again to get the right brand for the father. And then when she came back, she just realized, you know the the kids, the boy, got a hold of the cigarette and then was putting in his mouth. And she kind of felt like kind of cute, or at the same time want to teach a lesson to Francisco. She snapped a shot of the boy smoking and then sent it to Francisco, and to show Francisco, say, see, look at look at our son. He's learning bad habit from you because he's seeing you. He's trying to, like follow your footstep or try to imitate. We all know kids like to imitate when they see adult, whatever adults are doing. So according to Christelle, this is the reason she took the photos, just to show Francisco the bad habit, the kids, was seeing from him. And then at the same time, uh, when the reporter confronted Christelle about the foreigner, she also, spilled the beans. She said, actually, the foreigner that Francisco was referring to was his friend. It was his friend. It was his drinking buddy. So, that it was his drinking buddy. And then, they were kind of, he always invite, the foreigner to his place, the gym. And also, of course, they lived there. And then they were just having a good time always. And then things turned sour because when the foreigner did not give a loan or something to Francisco. I think Francisco probably maybe was looking for a partner or something like that, for his gym, and then was trying to recruit, the foreigner, uh, kind of to join, the business or something, for more funding or something like that. And then when he could not get the funding from the foreigner, he didn't like it. He started to, their friendships start to turn sour. And then that's where, the accusation, and then he started to accuse that, the wife is having an affair with the foreigner or something like that. But according to the wife, the foreigner was a gentleman. He even, like, try, at the early stage. He was very generous, also giving, sometimes give money to Christelle for the kid. And then I think they were chatting on something like a Facebook, probably on social media, all three of them. And then it was the problem was with the Francisco. Seems like telling, the foreigner that something, probably, behind Christelle back, something bad about Christelle. So later, the foreigners just stopped, sending fund anymore. But still, the foreigner still communicating with Christelle, but now, he's not sending any more cash to Christelle. Probably I was just assuming, Francisco was probably telling, that guy, the foreigner, hey, you know what, Crystal, has so many other foreigner. Maybe, she's cheating on you too, or something like that. So, we all know how, we all know the story, something like that. Uh, so here's my take. For me, I think, who's telling the truth. Like everybody said, there's always three sides to a story, right? So who's telling the truth? Is it Francisco or is it Crystal? Who's telling the truth? Uh, from just on my observation, seems like Francisco, when he went to the studio, the way he talked, he was very kind of very nervous. Um, he's just like not normal. And then when he was telling the story that he saw the the foreigners kissing his girlfriend or live-in partner, and then the other time caught them. He came out of the bedroom, and it's just let the foreigner walk, you know, right out. It doesn't seem like a normal thing, because the instant reaction, you would probably, you know, go banana. You will confront the man. You will say, hey, what you doing? What were you kissing? My girlfriend. You know, it believe me, Filipino things, you don't do that in front of them. Sometimes things will get really ugly. It's a macho thing, like I said, and when you do that, like you are insulting. You don't insult a man like that in the Philippines. So for me, from the just listening and watching, um, the confession from Francisco, it doesn't add up for me, and he was very nervous, while Crystal, she seemed very calm and she was very relaxed. So I feel, to me, I'm sorry, Francisco, but I think Crystal is very clearly telling the truth. And then of course they have to go to the barangay and try to settle the score between look out best for the interest of the barangay decided that the father has to continue the support, and the father seems like he's okay with that. He doesn't he said once in a while I just give me like a visitation, right? Something like that, and he's okay with that. And according to Crystal, Francisco has already have another girlfriend anyway. So this is an unfortunate event, seeing like that. They just been together for 3 years now. They both have other people in their life. So that's the end of the story about this. Filipina prefer bigger, longer, and more energy in bed. So anyway, let me know your thought on this video. Do you agree that I think Crystal is the one who's telling the truth? And what can you say? Uh, this is another love triangle between a Filipino and a foreigner. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye now.